Hello, everyone. This is Keith Jowers, Dads for Life, and here to talk about another Dad 5, building your legacy. If you remember last show, we just talked about leaving a legacy, a positive legacy, Dad. And I told you I had a couple of stories I just wanted to relate to. One may be a positive, one may be a negative. So I just wanted to kind of talk about those a little bit. And number one is it's called the Pinewood Derby Prayer. And it's about a Cub Scout, and his name was Gilbert, when he was given the classic Pinewood Derby challenge to build a race car with his dad. But Gilbert's father wasn't willing to help him, leaving the boy to build it on his own. He was refusing to give up, though, with or without his dad's help, because he wanted to be in this race. So Gilbert built this car, and before the race, he paused and he prayed. Not to win, he said, but for the strength to handle my losing graciously. To everyone's surprise, Gilbert's car that he built by himself won the race. But his greatest victory was found in his prayer. I just ask him to help me not to cry when I lose so bad. So Gilbert's simple truth, his simple faith of truth and resilience touched everyone, and reminding us that as dads, showing up in our children's toughest moments, they matter as the outcome. So 2 cents for the road is the second story. A high school girl needed help getting home, so she called her dad, who didn't have a car. But Dad rode his bicycle 9 miles to reach her. Later, when she was preparing for her university, her father scraped together $100. And that was a huge sacrifice for their humble means that they had. He gently asked, "Do you have any money left?" She replied, "There are 4 cents left." And quietly her dad asked, "Give me 2 cents so I can fix the bicycle on the way." In that moment, she realized that the depth of his love was to always be giving to her, even from the little he had. And the story highlights how much small acts, Dad, of sacrifice and unconditional love leave a lifelong impression on your children. The third story is called The Tale of Two Fathers. Once there were 2 fathers, and one set impossible standards, frequently was angry and hard to please, according to his children. The other father held his children to high standards, but responded to their failures when forgiveness, encouragement, and strength were needed. He coached them to be better, offering love over condemnation. And the lesson is clear, dads, that dads that have immense influence in leading with grace and support and compassion, they build lasting trust and character in their children. Each story that I shared is brief, but they're profound, providing you dads with relatable emotional fuel to guide and inspire your parenting journey. Which dad do you see yourself in? But which dad, if you change or need to change, do you want to be? You see, you have the power to be a powerful and impactful dad, and we need it more in our country than ever before. Just turn on the news, and with all the riots and things that you see on the news, you see a lot of youth. And an impactful dad would not be out there with his children doing that, but teaching them that there are positive protests and there are negative protests in the world, but just to get out there and create cause of friction and violence is just not the right way to do it. So, Dad, you have the power to leave a powerful legacy. Now it's up to you to continue that and to see your children in the future look back to you as being someone who was influential in their life decisions. Until next time, this is Keith with Dads for Life saying go out and encourage, enhance, and enrich the life of someone today. Make sure you start with your children. They truly need it the most. God bless.